The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
On today's episode of the Relationship Status Podcast, it's Hump Day, and the crew goes live with their Dear Nique. They deal with friendship after the relationship and how it affects the future relationship. They have two callers. Nique, of course, brings up her group text, and CL says, "Lie to me." All this and more in today's episode, the Hump Day episode of Relationship Status.
Let's get into our Dear Nique.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into our Dear Nique.
Okay.
Let me go.
Let's talk about this Dear Nique. Who gives gifts for Easter?
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's really attacking me today. I feel attacked.
Yes, Joe, get him.
Yeah, please.
No. All right.
Oh.
Do we have somebody to call in?
We did, but we can't talk to this person. We cannot talk to this brother right here.
Why not?
Why?
Because he don't want to be on here.
Oh, you don't want to be on air?
No, that's my cousin Jay. Newsom.
Okay.
Oh, I'm about to say bring him on.
No. We may be, they might stop our lives.
Then he might want to be on.
No, he doesn't want to be on.
He doesn't want to be on at all.
So this is really live.
Well, let's say this. If you want to be on, real quick, if you want to call in, give your piece of advice on the Dear Nique or anything you've heard, make sure to call us 843-310-8637. That's 843-310-8637. You'll come right on air.
Yes.
As you hear it.
Let's see if this technology works. Call us.
Call me now.
Call me.
Okay. It's not you, the church version.
Yeah.
You know what?
Call me, Lord.
Go ahead, Dear Nique.
Okay.
Dear Nique, so my boyfriend is trying to explain to me that him and his ex-girlfriend are really good friends and he will never stop talking to her. He explains that they have a bond and he will never feel for anyone else what he felt for her at one point. She still comes around his family and goes to visit, and he goes to visit her at home and at her job. I explained to him I didn't like it, and he said that he let her go for another relationship that didn't work out, so he isn't doing it again. I feel like he needs to be in a relationship with her instead of me because I don't feel like we can go far with this going on. I don't want to meet his family now because I don't feel right anymore. He says I'm overreacting and overthinking it, but it just doesn't feel right anymore. Should I open up my mind a little more and just meet her or just leave the relationship altogether? Sincerely not sure what I want.
What's her name? Give us a name, Nique.
Not sure what I want.
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 Well, the first thing I want to tell Not Sure That I Want, she has a sister wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if your man has an emotional attachment to this woman, it may be more dangerous than a physical attachment.
Mm-hmm. Emotional attachments are really, like emotional cheating. Sometimes doesn't even feel like cheating. I mean,
Are you speaking from the person that's cheating or the person that's happening to?
No, from the person that's cheating. Sometimes it may not feel like you're cheating because you're not physically cheating.
Okay.
But you don't realize the effect that it has on the person that you're dealing with.
So the emotional cheating is just as harmful.
Oh,
maybe
it's
worse. Because he said he had a bond with her.
Yeah.
I don't think your lady wants to hear you say that.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Like, as a woman, like, to know that you're in competition with another woman that shouldn't even exist anymore.
Why shouldn't she exist?
Well, she's an ex, for one. Now, if she was just a friend from, that you didn't have sex with.
Okay.
And y'all talked here and there, but if he's explaining it to her that they have a bond and he's never going to leave her alone, sounds like he's in a relationship.
It does to me. Yusuf?
I feel like that's been said before as far as the emotional connection to someone is usually more dangerous than.
This is the first time this letter's been here. What are you talking about, brother?
No, I'm talking about that statement.
Oh, the statement. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that statement.
That statement.
I'm
okay.
not talking about.
I agree. I agree.
I've heard that before, just from people all over. They just feel like emotional cheating is worse than physical cheating.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Tasha Howe? Is that right? I said
Tasia.
That right? Shh, boy. Tasia. I'm sorry, Miss Tasia. She said they could be a throuple.
Yeah, Tasia.
I agree.
They can be
A throuple?
A throuple.
Hey,
We're going to go back to your point now. But yeah, they could be. We want to acknowledge the listeners. Yeah, but they could be.
Yeah, I mean,
but there has to be a consensual.
Yeah, it can't be just on one side.
But is she willing to walk away from the situation? Because it sounds like she's at odds with it, with leaving or staying. And if you're having such a big deal with the ex per se, then you control what you can control. What you can control is I'm out. If
protect your happiness at all costs.
Yeah, protect your happiness at all costs. So if you feel like it's just not going to be something that's comfortable for you or that you can handle, you'll be out.
And it doesn't even have to be justified. If you feel like it's too much for you, you have the right to walk away.
Yeah,
just leave. Yeah, I would just leave.
You would?
Yeah, I would just leave.
That's what you advise your good friend to do if that's with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tasia says, my best male friend is an ex. He is a part of her package deal.
No, what? She needs to call in.
Yeah, she needs to call in.
Tasia, will you call in?
How is that a package deal?
843-310.
That's not a child.
She says the two of them are a package deal. They
How?
as a package deal.
And he used to have sex with her?
He's an ex, apparently.
I don't.
Or ex
I
at
don't
what
know.
level?
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Does an ex you haven't had sex with
qualifies to be your friend?
Yeah, could they be your friend versus a ex you have had sex with?
That's a good question.
Hey, call in 843-310-8637. I don't know.
I definitely don't know. And I know a lot. And I definitely don't know about this.
No, well, is the person accepting of it? I guess it's up to them to be accepting of it if it's...
How am I accepting? How do I have the opportunity to accept it if you telling me it's a package deal coming in?
Well, at least she's being upfront.
Yeah,
I don't want you to be upfront. I want you to lie to me like I'm lying to you. Don't be upfront with me. Because I'm out. I'm afraid to be in this relationship to start with, and now you're trying to make it more scary by talking about there's a dude that's packaged. No package deal. None.
But if it was an ex that y'all just became friends, and
how do you become friends with your ex? It
was never nothing sexual. Then I can see y'all being friends, because everybody you come in contact with is not for a relationship. But sometimes it goes into a relationship because that's what we think we're supposed to have with the opposite sex. Oh, don't get quiet.
Nique, I'm more confused than before.
Yeah, like I was just like...
Tell me that again.
Let me say it again.
Run that back in slow motion.
All right. So, sometimes everybody you meet isn't for, like, you're not supposed to have a relationship with everybody you meet. Sometimes we get into a relationship with some people because they're the opposite sex. But sometimes they're just really good friends. They're fun. And they're just supposed to be friends. So some people haven't had sex with their ex because it was never supposed to be a relationship.
So he could be friends with somebody he didn't have sex with.
Sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
You would, but if he had sex with her, they can't be friends.
Nah, like you can see her naked.
But how would you know? How would you know if he did? If he didn't? Because
most people are honest.
He could have done it, and yeah. Hello, you're on the air with relationship status.
Is it loud?
It's not on. Hello.
I hear her talking.
She's talking. She hung up.
Can we call her back?
Yeah, call her back, I guess.
What? Hold a second now.
You call somebody back, you don't even know who you're calling. See, Gregory said that's truth. Thank you.
Oh, I see. I did not have it hooked back up to
there we go.
the Road Podcast. Hello, how are you doing?
I am fine. How about you?
Great.
Hey, you're on with relationship status. Who we're speaking with?
Tasia.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, Miss Tasia?
Hey, good. How y'all doing?
Great.
Doing all right.
Glad you had the courage to call in.
Anything for my girl, Nique.
Okay. Wish we had friends like Nique has.
Yeah, apparently. So a package deal for real. That's a little out there now.
And you expect a man to sign up for this?
You don't have, well, that's the thing. I give you a choice. So if I let you know up front, either you can do it or you can't, because I have two in my life that has been there for me through a lot of things. We just happened to find out that we made better friends than we did lovers. So
okay, when you say lovers, as in had sexual relations?
Yeah, we were in relationships. Yes.
They
Okay.
bump pelvises.
I don't.
We don't need the visual.
So 3 men who potentially may have had sex with you. Stop me at any point. I'll become offensive.
No, 2. She said 2.
No, but you got a new guy.
You got a new dude. But what she's saying is
she has 2 that comes with her.
Yeah, but then she's saying the new dude. She's going to new dude with 2.
That's what I'm saying. So 3 guys are going to be in the same room that you potentially could have had sex with, and they're supposed to all get along.
Well, I had 2 of them at my birthday dinner together, and I set them beside each other, and we all got along.
That's my girl.
You have our email. Send me these guys' pictures. We're gonna put them on the prayer list. You can't be telling the truth. This can't be true. This cannot be true. Is this a prank call?
No, y'all be shocked that men will go with this.
Yes.
What?
And it's okay because I'm being honest. I'm not lying.
Lie to me.
Yeah.
Don't be honest with me. I don't want to. How long into a relationship before you tell this person this?
I don't have a time period. Like, okay, for my last relationship.
Of course you wouldn't.
I asked him.
Of course you wouldn't.
I mean, but if he happened to call or come around, I mean, I'm going to introduce you and let you know what it is. So, for example, my last relationship, I needed to get done in my house. I asked. It didn't get done. I'm not asking you again. So I made the phone call to my friend. Hey, can you come do X, Y, Z when you get off? He's like, well, I can come do it now. Came and did it. So when my friend got to my house, he was like, oh, we'll put that up. And I told him, he was like, excuse me? Well, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do all of that.
Oh, you right, because it's over. Yeah. Especially if a man come fix something in your house.
How can you be mad about something that I asked you to do that you chose not to do, and I gave you a few weeks to get it done?
All right,
you have to be patient.
Nope, you don't have to be patient.
I asked when I wanted it to be done.
Did you ask for a time and date?
You have been here how many times since I asked you? No, I don't have to.
He came over there on business. He didn't come over there for the fix. He came over there for the fix. Like, he came over there for something else.
Nope.
He didn't bring his tools.
Useful. You gotta be useful.
I just find I have a hard time believing that some men will go for this.
Yeah. What did I tell y'all when I met y'all?
What did you say?
The group chat.
There's no way. I wish you might disrespect me and put me in a group chat. You're not going to put me in a group chat with somebody I don't know personally.
And then not only that, I'm going to sit in the group chat?
Yeah.
Ain't no.
So can we talk about you?
No, I'm not.
Can we talk about the girl? Let's just say it does happen. Let's say there's a man that does it. Can we talk about you openly? She does this or she does that, or we can compare notes.
Communication is key.
So basically, in this room, they could just sit there in front of you and have a conversation about you. Tasia,
is she still there?
I mean, hey, I'm here.
She was shocked. She was shocked when she heard it. What are you talking about?
I'm not that ballsy to do that, even though on the to-do list, but not yet. I hadn't built up the courage to quite do that. But the thing is, if I put it out there, no matter what it is, then if you don't say anything, that means it's okay. You accept it.
Wow.
Nobody left out of the group chat. They were all buddy.
Are these?
So, hey, they were okay with it.
You may have had some males. Yeah. I just can't see very many men doing that.
I didn't say I did the group chat.
Because we know who was in Nique group chat. Some teenagers must be.
Right.
Because that's the only person going for that. No grown man is going for that. Not get up and work every day and put my pants on. No, it's got to be some dudes with funny haircuts and weird clothes.
Yeah.
Well, Tasia, I want to let you know, Greg said that it's just disrespectful. Let's just get disrespectful.
Yeah.
No more disrespectful than men texting 2 and 3 women at the same time, telling them the same thing around the same time of day.
Whoa.
That good morning, beautiful text go out
Future
to a
is not here
lot
to
of
defend
women.
himself.
No.
That good morning, beautiful text goes out to a lot of women. I've caught a man texting me the same thing to another woman. And he ended up putting us in a group chat.
But what if he had multiple people you wanted to wish good morning to?
Good morning, gorgeous.
It's more than one person that's gorgeous in this world, Nique.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's supposed to be for that one special person if you're in a relationship.
Exactly.
Okay. So you come with 2 attached to the hip, and we're not even talking about your children. We're talking about men.
It's not the same. It's not like these people are in my everyday life. So I'm talking to them every day. I'm hanging out with them every day. It's just these are 2 special people. So just as if I tell you about my female best friends or my females that I'm close with, okay, I'm going to also tell you about this because I don't want you to be caught off guard.
Oh, wow.
And I respect it.
I'm not mature enough for this relationship. I tell you, I promise you that.
I'm out, son.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. We about to have a WWL standoff in here.
So you would fight?
Yeah, I'll probably fight everybody. And then leave. Yeah, and be out because y'all be
leave.
Yeah, I would leave. I'll leave all them alone. Like I'm doing with all y'all.
Childish.
What?
So you gonna fight because you're mad she brought her male friend?
I fought for less.
Yeah,
I fought for way less than that.
Yeah,
I've
been in some fights I didn't even know why we was fighting until we got back to our neighborhood. Like, what was we fighting for? No,
that's so childish.
Okay.
That's extremely childish.
Well, Tasia, we want to thank you for coming on. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Tasia.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
No doubt you enjoy your evening.
You as well.
And we will be in touch soon.
Yeah, we will be.
Now, Mr. Gregory Platt.
Yeah, hey, Greg. We see you wanted to call in.
Call in, brother.
Once again, Greg, you can go ahead and call in 843-310-8637. That's 843-310-8637. We'll be waiting on the line to pop off. As you can see, you can call in and be a part of the conversation. But
you can pin it.
Oh, yeah.
That way you don't have to keep repeating it.
You can pin what?
Phone number. Oh, got another call.
Got another call. Hotline tonight.
Welcome. You're on with Relationship Status. How you doing?
To accept, press 1. To send
wow.
a voicemail, press 2.
That must be a call from prison. Hello?
Hey,
you gotta cut your volume down.
You have to cut that volume down, bro.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, welcome to Relationship Status. This is my man, Greg.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. How are you doing this evening?
Nonsense.
I'm doing all right
by yourself. He had to call in for the nonsense.
Good. And so you got the floor.
Nah, but referring to what Nique was saying about the friendship thing.
Okay.
Sometimes you do meet somebody, that comes into your life and you want it to be one thing, but somewhere down the line y'all find out, that you better off as friends. She's right about that. Some people do come in your life for, different reasons other than, being in a relationship. But all that I'm gonna sleep with you and then we're gonna be best friends, that's not flying.
That's not flying.
That shouldn't fly with you, nobody. Brother. You feel me?
Yes.
That shouldn't that shouldn't fly with no one, period. I don't, and all that coming over to my house and helping my girl fix it. No.
You're not going to do that.
Where do that
No. Nique?
No.
Where do you do that? Because that's not going to happen with me.
I mean, no. I can't do the ex as a friend and y'all done had, relation.
Okay.
Yeah, man, but I just had to call in to get my 2 cents. I'm about to, start back watching it on Facebook.
Okay, we appreciate you, brother.
Hey, appreciate you, Greg. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, man.
Yeah. I see Miss Kim has some comments.
Yeah, what Miss Kim have to say?
I would tell you, but I don't know how to work my Facebook properly.
I got you. She says, Miss Kim.
You know he's new to
I don't.
Social media. Okay.
Yes, I don't.
Well, Miss Kim said, I'm very close friends, once again, from the Lynn and Kim, Anything, Everything, and Nothing podcast, Lynn and Kim. I'm very close friends with my ex. The key is there's no emotional connection. The woman needs to tell the dude to kick rocks.
Okay, so how is there no emotional connection?
Well, I can say I've had a conversation with Kim before, and she's brought that up, the fact that her and her ex are good friends, but they have no emotional connection.
Okay, but don't you have regular emotions for people in your life? How do you create no emotions?
Because, like, feelings change.
Feelings change.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just feelings change.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's not a very good answer. The feelings change. What does that mean?
They change.
What if the other person's feelings haven't changed?
Then you need to move on until they are able to be your friend.
Will they ever be able to? If a person is stuck in a particular situation, because what it sounds like from this Dear Nique letter, the guy is comfortable with the friendship that he has with his ex. Mm-hmm. And whatever
men are not allowed to be comfortable with other women. Ever. Your mother, and then you can't even listen to her too much. Or your sister, maybe your cousin with the DNA test.
I don't trust cousins.
Yeah. Wow.
You don't
I don't trust cousins like that. I done had a few that I had to side eye.
Yes, and Mr. Gerald Hendricks Jr. had a very important website.
Lowselfesteem.com.
Yes, there's a lot of guys on there.
And he's from the one of the podcasts on the Defy Life Podcast Network. Go ahead and check it out. DefyLifePods.com. But make sure, all I can say is, if you're in a situation, my young sister, run. Don't
let him take your best years. You can't get them back.
Oh, my God.
Angie Yvette said, I'm best friends with my ex.
How?
He's the father of my kids.
How?
But we are better as co-parents. And we are not a package deal. There are boundaries.
So when did you figure it out? Why couldn't you figure this out earlier than later?
Like before kids?
Before kids, before it got serious. Before it went too far. Why couldn't you figure it out? How you just get a revelation after the fact?
Well, I think that people have a tough time seeing when they're in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you're not present.
Well,
you're fantasizing.
That might be true.
Yeah,
that might be true. People just not being present in the relationship.
Gotta be present,
or they're seeing the relationship as something that it's not.
Okay,
like everything around them is falling down, but they're still seeing roses.
Okay,
and stuff's good until somebody cheats, and then you go back.
So I had to cheat to get your attention.
You go back again and go, oh, why didn't I see that? I should have saw this. I should have seen that. And then that's when you come out of that imaginary dream world and go, man, this relationship really sucked.
Like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, but this person was a good person, so I don't mind. Or we have a kid now, or
So you mean to tell me you discover you can be friends when there is nothing else left?
Yeah,
that's not right.
Hey, sometimes you go through those obstacles and you become friends at the end of it.
How?
Easy.
You're forced into friendship.
You're not.
You don't want to be friends?
How you know?
Who signs up and says, I want to be a co-parent? I'm in this relationship because I want to be a co-parent. No one.
Not one.
Nobody comes in and says, I'm here to be a co-parent.
But after
you do this stuff in hoping that the relationship works.
You have to, after the fact, be an adult. And
How about before the fact?
First of all, you're not planning on being co-parenting. You're planning on being somebody's husband or wife.
You have to get a ring and a date to be that. You don't get pregnant first.
I agree.
Okay. I'm going to be quiet before I get attacked now.
Yeah. You about to get attacked?
Yeah, I'm about to stir some people up.
Yes, but
oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want to. No, I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't want any smoke.
You don't want no smoke?
No smoke. No smoke.
None. Because I don't.
Yeah, because you kind of sat there while me and...
Well, I mean, I just don't understand how you become so wise after the fact. And some people become wiser after 5 facts or 10 facts. Like, wow.
Whoa, 10.
Yeah.
10 kids.
They stand around for...
I know somebody who actively has 9 children. Like...
I mean, no judgment.
And currently dating.
No judgment, a man.
Yeah.
Of course. Because
yeah,
it's so easy for men to go out there and date and have like 9, 10 kids.
Yes, it is.
But if I was a woman with 9, 10 kids, it would be so difficult. I would be judged.
Yeah, because your kids, nobody goes to sleep. How am I going to come over? Like this.
Babysitters.
Mm-hmm.
For 9 kids?
No, you can't get nobody to babysit for you. They're supposed to babysit each other. That's why you're supposed to space them out.
There's no way you find a babysitter for 9 kids.
I mean, that's a lot. But
I mean, it depends if they all have the same. If they don't all have the same father, you can.
No, if you have 9 kids with a man, he is obligated to marry you.
He's obligated to.
He has to.
No, he has to. It's a rap daddy.
So
you have 9 kids with a woman and leave. How can you leave?
Men have 5
Where
or 6
are you going?
5 or 6 kids and leave.
I hope not, Nique. I hope not.
Yeah, it's all up and down my timeline.
I hope not. Let's say a prayer for these women.
Go put them up on the prayer line.
Thank you for your service, man. Because you go with me. Simple as that. We go together. That many kids, we go together. Okay.
There's a lot of people
who do you think you go with?
There's a lot of people that think they are in relationships.
That think they're in relationships?
Yeah.
You can't be that many kids or anything there.
9 kids in?
Well, I mean, that's a wild number, but I mean, it's a lot.
5 kids in?
I don't know. 1 is enough, honestly. But
yeah, 1 is enough.
1 is enough, but unfortunately, there are some situations where there are multiple kids had, and people walk away. I don't know.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes you weigh out the happiness within the relationship and being a parent. Because sometimes staying can hurt the kids more
than
leaving.
Okay. It can.
Especially if the relationship is extremely toxic.
Yeah.
You can end up in a whole hill of hurt and scarring your kids.
Well, I'm just saying, if out in putting myself in a woman's place, you go with me, brother.
Kim said to her friendship, she does have emotions, just not romantic emotions. So it's definitely possible.
But what if they catch you when you slipping? Like, I might get weak. I might get weak. And I got that woman best friend like,
and that backslide text.
I used to hit that. I wonder what that thing hitting for now.
Slide text.
That backslide text.
Yeah, and then
slide text.
We've reached a murky part in our relationship, and you're there. You're always there.
For me.
And it's always easier when you're on the outside, you can always say and do the right thing. I got all the answers. Till I'm in the relationship with you. I'm like,
all of a sudden I got dumb.
I don't know what to do. So I'm just saying. So on the outside, it's just easier to navigate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So I understand what Kim is saying, but maybe I'm speaking from my personal experience. I'm just not mature enough for that.
You're not mature enough for it?
At least you're honest.
No, I'm not.
Honesty is the best policy.
I'm not. And as much as I avoid my emotions, the worst thing I can do is run into them. And then that's really a problem.
Yeah.
You avoid emotions?
In some situations. I don't think every situation requires emotion to deal with.
You're right. You're right.
Some things are just, if we work at the same job and I don't like you.
I just don't like you.
I'm going to just go to work and do my work. I'm just not messing with you at all. Yeah. I don't need to be like, I'm going to avoid her or him or, no, I'm just not messing with you.
Okay. I guess I can respect that.
Thank you for listening to today's Hump Day episode. And remember that you can catch us on iTunes, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, DefyLifePods.com, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Nique, email us at rsp@godefylife.com or call us on our hotline, 843-310-8637. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, and review. For Nique, CL, and Yusuf, we are out.
We're told that greatness is exceptional. when it should be expected. You choose every day to live your life intentionally, without apology for how bright your light may shine. So go be great. Go be brilliant. Go be you. Go defy life. The Defy Life movement is one that speaks to each of us in its own way. Defy Life Gear speaks to us all by reminding us that one size does not fit all. Visit defylifegear.com to get fitted for greatness.